With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Ninth inning here with one away. This one in the air, center field. Marcy on his way over. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25, Pete.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. In the air to left center, Marcy in position, and that is that. Offense held in check there. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The first baseman,
and that misses. And the count even 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The 1-1. And it's fouled off. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Popped up. Wells stretches out and hauls it in.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in. But so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Lopez.
Swing at a ground ball. Toss to Alonso. Now only 1 out remaining. 2 down, bases empty. Liam Hicks the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, right field. O'Neill under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles even this series up at a game apiece.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
14-4 is how it ends as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
As I sit in my b-boy stance with flip-flops and socks and sweatpants, I'm finna enhance your brain. Check it out. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the player from the point didn't have no flow. Hit me from my tennis shoes, walking to the store, caught a player slipping, but now I lay it to the flow just like Harvard. Cause I got the heat and my baby mama name not. Never bragging just to say not. Even when I was a younger lad, I learned my lesson. Never talk to strangers in the trap and answer questions.
The Pope and his folks got us under the scope, but for unknown reasons, cause we don't sell that you distribute. We don't contribute to your clandestine activity. My soliloquy may be hard for some to swallow, but so is Carl liver or you went behind my back like Ludo when he cut up all of ore. Two things I hate, lies and thieves, they make my blood boil.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Loan Depot Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Bruce. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill, the big righty. Here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Off the outside edge, and now
Overhand
the
curve.
count is 2-2.
Low outside.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Gunnar Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Check swing called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Line drive to short and caught. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And someone who's had success against this pitcher before, Taylor Ward.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Circle change. Low middle. Sinker. Middle inside.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. The throw in, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. And that's through there for a strike. Going 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
In the air to left center. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Circle change. Low inside.
In there for strike 1. Here's something to watch, Siggy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
In the dirt.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Orioles 1 and the Marlins 0. This is Marlins baseball on the Show, Florida. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And getting the start for Baltimore, Trevor Rogers. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, but last time out, got into the 4th inning. The key to his success today, he's got to throw first pitch strikes, get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him into position to qualify for a win.
Digging in, Berto Hernandez. The lefty, the 1-0. Hernandez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Yeah, that's fouled off. That missed by a lot. Ball 3. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Foul ball there. Man at second. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Comes up empty. Out to short. Toss to Alonso. Tie ball game as they get the second out, but the run scores. And first offering is fouled off. Ramirez with a homer in his last game. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Ramirez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. That's a ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. And that one is inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
At first with 2 away. Connor Norby digs in now. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Foul ball.
Inside ball.
On the ground, right side. Has some trouble with it. Beats him to first, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up. Back here in Miami, now here's the Orioles DH, Jeremiah Jackson. Base hit, and a man aboard.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 16.
Sinker.
Kobe.
Middle outside.
Mayo.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Mayo
Circle
went
change.
deep in his most recent
Middle
game.
inside.
Runner on the go. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job. When you're winning player of the month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. Jackson headed for the plate. He will score, and the Orioles take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Pitch misses there. Full count now. Man at first, one away. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Circle change. Low outside.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Hernandez on the move. He makes the grab.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score easily. And they take a 2-run lead. So runner at second, 2 down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike.
They keep laying off the off-speed stuff, but the problem is they're landed for strikes. Things will start to look different if they can track those pitches a little bit better.
Sinker. Low inside.
Now he steps off and looks it back to second.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Squirts away a little bit.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
In the air, right field. O'Neill has a beat on it. And there's one down. Next to hit, Griffin Conant.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball one.
That one missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
This one chopped up the middle. Holiday tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. goes down looking. And the Marlins all set for the start of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. This one in the air, center field. Casey going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Sinker. Low outside.
That just misses. Ball one.
No, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in the start.
Low middle.
To third. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
This is such a difficult play for third baseman, Chris. A sliding stop and worthy of another look with StatCast.
Well, I'll tell you, man, I'm frustrated if I'm the one hustling down the line the whole time, thinking I've got a knock and going to beat the throw, and then, boom, you hear the ball hit the mitt, and you're out. That's just a great stop and great throw.
Jackson batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Fastball for a strike.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's to third, and that is that. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Liam Hicks, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. One up, one down. Popped up. Alonso. And there's two away.
Up next for the Marlins.
Two down, base is empty. Owen Casey, the next up for the Marlins. Casey recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Off the mark there. And the count is 2-0.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Two down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
The two-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
To the right side, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Marlins.
Agustin Ramirez will hit next. He reached out a walk his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That's down and in. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's a strikeout looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. As we go to the top of the 4th, now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Low inside. Sinker. Low inside.
The 0-1.
0-1.
Circle change. Low middle.
That's ball 2.
Circle change. Low middle.
O'Neill started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Freddie Ferguson says he went around.
Slider. Low
2-2.
outside.
Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. So back to top of the Orioles lineup. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit. And that misses. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Hey.
Circle change. Middle outside.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Circle change. Low outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 3.
Low inside.
Chopped left side. Grabs it barehanded. Save.
No, he's safe.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Circle change. Low outside.
There's strike at the knees.
Sinker.
Holiday, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes.
Runner takes off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. I know that was a ground ball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Ryan Gusto.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Low inside.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Yeah.
Cutter. Low middle.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Pete Alonso with a rocket. His 12th of the season, and they add a couple more.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
High fly ball lifted into near right field. And that'll do it. Welcome back to this rubber match. A bit of a blowout at this point, but plenty of game left.
Comeback story on tap. Everyone loves some drama down the stretch. You win this one, you leave the park feeling like you accomplished something special.
Caught just shy of the wall. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Edwards tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. The Orioles up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ball popped up. Henderson under it. And there's two down.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that one hammered. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Caught looking his first time up. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Man at second. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball two.
Man on second, two down. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Almost got him. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. Marlins leave one. They're down 7-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. He's one of the best players
Low
in
middle.
baseball at driving in
Fastball.
runs, Chris. His
Low
RBI
middle.
totals this season rank him in the top 10.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your
Low
control.
inside. Cutter. Low inside.
Well, just take a look at his
Four-seam
last week
fastball.
plus, and
High
you'll see
middle.
he's been very active in these games. He seems to score a run every night.
Fought off foul.
Four-seam
The
fastball.
Orioles up big
High
in
middle.
this one, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That's
Goodbye.
a really
Ball.
good job of laying off the
Four-seam
0-2
fastball.
high
Low
fastball. Is
inside.
going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't
High
produce a
middle.
hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
In the air to left center, Stowers on the move to the alley, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and they're on top 7-1. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. This one popped up. Holiday takes it in for the out, and there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. In the air, left field, Ward under it, and a couple of quick outs. He's 0 for 1. This one high in the air to left center. Ward on the move to the gap, and that'll do it. It's the Orioles. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So up next,
Leading off the
Samuel
vault,
Basallo.
catcher,
High
Samuel
outside.
Basallo.
This one in the air. And there's one away.
Curveball. Low middle.
Tap foul at the plate. O'Neal goes 5 feet 9 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013.
Cutter. High outside.
The 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that.
Low
The batter
middle.
wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Low outside.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
The batter, number 7.
Third time through the order now. Jackson Holiday digs in now. In the air, left field. Stowers turns to the right on the move. And he makes the catch. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
O'Neill off of first with 2 away. Runner on the move. What a stop. Fires to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. It's the Orioles 7 and the Marlins 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Keegan Aiken.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So man aboard. Now it's the DH, Agustin Ramirez. He is struck out, and he is walked. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Stowers around third. The relay, not in time. He scores. It's 7-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Gets him to chase after that one. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Rico Garcia getting loose out there.
Ball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Man at second.
Nope. Ball 1.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Conine stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His second of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 7-4.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little wag to it, carried out nicely.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. And he'll make a move for the bullpen. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Rico Garcia.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
This one in the air, center field. Cowser settles underneath it, and that's the inning. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. We're through 6 full. This is back here at the ballpark. The final chapter of this series is being written. Only fitting we have a close one.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series, every moment feels amplified. Now it's about focus, composure, and finishing strong.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Sinker.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Out to short. Zips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Hey!
Circle change. Low inside.
Nope. That's inside.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Curveball. Low middle.
Ball. That's down.
Cutter.
2 down, nobody on.
Inside.
Here the top half of inning number 7. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Sinker. Low outside.
And that is out of play.
Throwing the ball well, and they need to score this inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Got him. That ends the frame. Nothing doing this time around for the Oaks. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game sum.
The catcher, number 34, Liga.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
This one in the air, center field. Cowser ranging back. 1 away.
Yep, that ball went out. Ball.
The Marlins trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. That one hops against the fence. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is Owen Casey. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third. And they cut the lead to 2. Now around second, going for third. Oh, the throw is over his head. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
The 1-0. Late with the swing there.
Tried to stay back for something off speed. Good job of elevating that 97-mile-per-hour fastball up and out of the zone.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner at third. 2 away. Pulled out on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now 7. Back here in Miami, here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jeremiah Jackson.
Ball 1.
Sinker. Low middle.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. The throw won't get there in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
High outside.
Out towards right center field. 1 down. One out man at first. And here is Samuel Basallo. Strike 1. Basallo thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Circle change. Low out.
Steps off and looks to first. Jackson leads off first with 1 away.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And that's in there at the knees.
Low inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Circle change. Low outside.
Ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And brings it in at the wall.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Curveball. Low middle.
That one fouled off.
Curveball. Low middle.
Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first.
Curveball. Low middle.
And that's a strikeout looking. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. 1 left for the Orioles. They lead at 7-5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yennier Cano. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Connor Norby getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. I've called. That smash towards center. And there's 1 down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but... you got to keep swinging it.
Left field. And a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fires to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman,
Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one. And that one lifted in the air center field. That is the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Curveball. Low middle.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Low inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the
Here's
Orioles,
Pete Alonso. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, both poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Curveball.
Holliday leads off first with one away.
Curveball. Low outside.
Nice grab to second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
Reaching into the dugout, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Orioles, the 17th,
Two outs, runners at first and second. Now at the plate, Colton Cowser in there for strike one. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Curveball. Low inside.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Low outside.
That one found hard the other way. The Orioles trying to break this one open here in the top of the ninth. Rips one to right, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off, Otto Lopez. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing. He went 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 34, Leah. Hit.
That's a ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Helsley, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Missed inside with the curve. Fastball for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Payoff pitch. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Heriberto Hernandez. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. The Orioles trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground, Mayo. Here's Holiday for 1. The double play ends it right here.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout.
From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. And we're off and rolling in Miami. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Just off the inside corner. And the count is 1-2. In the air, right field. Hernandez under it. And there's one away. As as we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Luis Garcia.
That's a ball low.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Four-seam fastball.
Lone Depot Park just underway here. That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
That one way inside.
Sweeper. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Edwards under it. And there's two down. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Slider. Middle center.
Flares it into the outfield. Dives and he can't hang on. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Foster Griffin. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here? With him stepping in, Heriberto Hernandez. Swing and a ball line to center. He's got it. One away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Xavier Edwards. In the air to left center. Young on his way over. And there's two down. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night. Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
Down low, it kicks away. And the runner holds. Out towards right center field. Hassel should have this one. And that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Miami, second inning set to go. Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
High outside.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Mack takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 down, bases empty. Jorbeat Bebos digs in now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw.
Oh, he beat it,
Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. Ripped to right, base hit. Not in time. He's safe.
He beat the throw.
First and second, 2 outs. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. The Nationals with a chance to score first here at the top of the second.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a pop up. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Marlins, Jared Cerna. That one fouled off.
Ball.
Check swing went around. And the count 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
That's the ball.
Second inning here. No score. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. I can see it really well at eye level. I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Lyle leading things off and takes a strike.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 0-2.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
And a curve misses outside.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Up the middle, Lopez fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
The batter and the TJ
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Fastball for a strike.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Sweeper. Low inside.
Here's the 0-2.
That's inside. Ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, number 2, Luis.
Next to him for the Nats, Luis Garcia.
Outside.
The other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. Throw is high and over his head, and he'll pull into second safely.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Slider. Low outside.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
What you got?
Check swing of the 0-2. Appeal to first. Didn't go.
Slider.
Top of the third. No score. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Garcia headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Overhand curve.
So 2 down. Robert Hassel the third. Now at the plate.
Ball.
Slider. Middle center.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez.
Ball.
That one ripped, but foul. Ripped towards third. Throw to first in time.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Joe Matt.
Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the right fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. Late on that fastball. Hernandez hitting leadoff in today's game. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. This one in the air. Garcia gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back here in Miami, start of the 4th, Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fouled off. He was late.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Runner on the go. Into center and a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, and all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here is Harry Ford.
High outside.
That missed. That's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2.
Slider. Middle center.
Always
That's
tough
ball,
to turn
that's
two on a
down.
speedster like this. It's even harder
middle.
with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need
Yeah.
something to hit hard on the ground that they can
Four-seam
handle
fastball.
to turn too
High
quickly.
outside. Sweeper.
Man at first, one
Middle
away.
inside.
That's a foul.
Slider. Middle inside.
That's a ball.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Slider. Middle inside.
2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Four-seam
Good battle
fastball.
here. About to be the
Inside.
8th pitch of the at-bat. And that
Ball, that's up.
misses. Full count now.
Slider.
Really good take, especially with
inside.
2 strikes.
To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Four-seam fastball.
So the Nets lineup
Low
turns
inside.
over. Dalen Lyle, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed
Sweeper.
hitter.
Middle inside.
No, that's inside.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
In the air to left center. Stowers has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Bottom 4, and now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers.
You know, these
Nope,
Marlins
that's
just
outside.
lacking
Ball.
discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Ball.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
2-0. He was late there, strike 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the
Nope,
corners
that's low, that's
and
the ball.
expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. Popped in the air. Left field. Young in position. And that quickly 2 away. On the ground. And
Foul.
it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Inside, almost got him. High fly ball down the left field line. Young going back. And brings it in at the wall. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Inside.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Outside.
Strike two.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Overhand curve. Low inside.
Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And
Fastball.
foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
3-2 on the way. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Looks like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one.
Overhand
And
curve.
everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Cruz in the box again. Takes a strike. And that's in for a strike. 0-2.
Four-seam fastball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Goes down looking.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
High one.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Out towards right center field. Marcy drifts towards it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. His stolen base.